David Ray Roberts, widely known as Doc, has a net worth of $8 million. He is an American professional baseball manager and former Major League outfielder. He currently serves as the Los Angeles Dodgers manager. Roberts spent 10 seasons as a player in MLB, appearing with 5 different teams, and later transitioned into coaching with the San Diego Padres before being appointed Dodgers manager in 2016. Though his stint with the Boston Red Sox was brief, he delivered one of the most iconic moments in postseason history, a decisive stolen base during the 2004 American League Championship Series that helped shift momentum and ultimately contributed to Boston's historic 2004 World Series title. He was a left-handed hitter and thrower throughout his playing career. Born to an African-American father and a Japanese mother, Roberts made history in 2017 when he became the first manager of Asian heritage to lead a team to the World Series after guiding the Dodgers to a National League pennant. He later led Los Angeles back to the Fall Classic in 2018, 2020, 2024, and 2025, winning championships in 2020, 2024, and 2025. Roberts stands as the first manager of Asian heritage and only the second black manager to win a World Series title, following Cito Gaston and preceding Dusty Baker. Early life. David Ray Roberts was born on May 31st, 1972, in Naha, Okinawa, Japan. His father, Wayman, was an African-American United States Marine stationed in Japan, and his mother, Aiko, was a native of Okinawa. He grew up alongside his younger sister, Melissa, and spent much of his childhood relocating from base to base due to his father's military assignments. His early years alternated between Okinawa, multiple locations throughout California, North Carolina, and Hawaii before the family ultimately settled in San Diego. Roberts began high school at Vista High School in Vista, California, where he was named the junior varsity baseball team's most valuable player as a freshman. When Rancho Buena Vista High School opened the following year, he transferred there and excelled as a multi-sport athlete, starring in football, basketball, and baseball. On the football field, he became a 3-year starting quarterback, and as a senior, he led his team to the San Diego Section Class 3A championship. Although he was heavily recruited to play football as an option quarterback for the Air Force Academy, Roberts declined the opportunity, choosing instead to pursue his passion and future in baseball. Personal life. Roberts married his high school sweetheart, Tricia, in 1997. The couple has 2 children, a son, Cole, and a daughter, Emmy. Cole continued the family's strong baseball connection by playing collegiately at Loyola Marymount University and later joining the Philadelphia Phillies minor league system. Outside of baseball, Roberts is also an entrepreneur. Since 2008, he has been a partner in Red Stitch Winery in Cardiff, California, alongside former teammate Rich Aurelia and close friends John and Noel Mysick. In March 2010, Roberts was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. After undergoing treatment, he announced in June 2011 that he had received a clean bill of health. Roberts is a practicing Christian. Professional career. Roberts arrived at UCLA as a walk-on outfielder. Not highly recruited. Not projected as a future MLB star, but driven, fast, fearless, and relentless. Coaches immediately recognized his raw acceleration and instincts on the bases, and he evolved into one of the most disruptive speed threats in collegiate baseball. His offensive game matured year by year, and by the time he graduated with a degree in history, he had rewritten school record books as UCLA's all-time stolen base leader, transforming what began as a modest opportunity into the foundation of a professional career. His journey through minors was not glamorous or guaranteed. Drafted late, shuttled across multiple small-town affiliates, and challenged constantly by scouts who questioned his arm strength, Roberts refined his craft through pure grind, improving footwork, routes, angles, and timing until speed became a weapon he could deploy on demand. His minor league totals routinely led entire leagues, and his ability to manufacture runs turned him into a quiet but dangerous asset climbing toward the big leagues. When he finally broke through at Cleveland in 1999, he showcased exactly what made him unique: pressure, agitation, chaos. Speed that changed the rhythm of games the moment he reached base. His trade to the Los Angeles Dodgers brought him to the franchise, where his skill set elevated him to national recognition. As the everyday leadoff presence, he used speed not just as a tool but as strategic warfare. stretching singles, forcing hurried throws, and forcing pitchers into mistakes. He wasn't a slugger, but he controlled tempo, and baseball insiders valued that highly. Then came the moment that defined his name forever. October 17, 2004. Traded mid-season to Boston, Robert spent weeks barely playing during the postseason, until one critical instant in Game 4 of the ALCS against the Yankees. With the Red Sox down 1 run, 1 loss away from elimination, and Mariano Rivera on the mound, Roberts entered strictly to pinch run. Rivera tried repeatedly to pick him off, the stadium holding its breath every pitch. And then Roberts took off. The stolen base was perfect, millimeters ahead of the throw. That spark ignited a historic comeback. Boston stormed all the way to the championship, and that single steal became etched as one of the most iconic turning points in MLB postseason history. The moment Boston reversed 86 years of futility. Roberts continued his career with San Diego, where he reached his offensive peak, tying Tony Gwynn's long-standing triples record and unleashing his most complete season as a hitter. Later, he joined the Giants, but injuries gradually slowed the speed that once defined him. He retired in 2009, understanding exactly what his path represented. Not a story of raw power or immediate dominance, but career built out of intelligence, precision, situational mastery, and game-altering decision-making. Immediately after retiring, Roberts moved into the teaching side of the sport, first in broadcasting, then directly into coaching and player development with the Padres. His charisma, communication style, people-first leadership energy, and tactical baseball intellect began to separate him instantly from most ex-players entering coaching. He understood players emotionally. He understood how winning cultures were built. And he understood pressure, because he had lived the highest pressure moment baseball could offer. When the Dodgers hired him as manager in 2015, he became not only the first minority manager in their franchise's long history, but one of the most modern, progressive, data-fluent, and psychologically smart leaders in the sport. Under his guidance, Los Angeles became a dominant-era team, winning division titles, setting historic win totals, returning to multiple World Series, and capturing championships in 2020, 2024, and 2025. Through the Astros scandal, roster injuries, MLB rule shifts, pandemic baseball, superstar roster eras, and playoff heartbreak, Roberts remained steady, composed, strategic, and fiercely competitive. More than simply a manager who wins, Roberts became symbolic. He shattered ceilings for representation, proved that modern baseball strategy requires emotional intelligence as much as analytics, and built a leadership identity defined by calm under fire. His career became one of persistence, reinvention, and mastery, from undersized walk-on sprinter to the man who stole the most important base of generation, to a multi-time World Series champion manager guiding one of baseball's most powerful modern dynasties. Thank you for watching. For more informative content like this, subscribe and click on the bell notification.